on. I What is this? Let's start over again because it just jumped to beginning again. I don't know why. Good morning, Nesties. Hi, this is Netta from Netta's Nest. Um, I am here with a new garden. I'm trying to do. What are you? Get out of my move. Go away. I don't know what he's down in there eating. There's a bug down there, but he's down there digging in something. But that's a habit he will not be picking up. Is digging in my garden. Couple things I wanted to go over. Excuse me, hold on. I just had to clear my throat. So this is the latest. For the past 2 days, we have gotten torrential rains, which is beautiful. So the rain has been doing, the rain's just having everything just flourish. Everything looks really good. I can't really complain. Tomatoes are not doing nothing, but they're not dying anymore. There's one there. And the sun is so beautiful. There's another one right there. You can't see it. It's a little thin thing, but it's cherry tomatoes. The sweet potatoes and the squash and the regular potatoes are jumping. Look how those potatoes have jumped. I can't put any more dirt in there because they've jumped tremendously. My tomato bush over here is doing well. All of my berry bushes over here are doing well, and my flowers are doing well. And those are all my little seedlings in there. I put all my cabbage together, turnips together, cabbage, turnips, and something else. Let me go see. All that is broccoli. And here I am thinking that I was struggling with broccoli. So this is just all crap because I stuff from my moringa tree just falls. And I keep these little ones covered up. And that's all my little broccoli. I don't want nobody. Oh, it looks like somebody's been in there. Yeah, somebody's been in there. And those are my the little cabbage. But this one over here, somebody's eating on. I'll let them have at it because more is coming up. And these are all my mustard greens. And I had to replant a lot more because something happened to them. So those little ones are new and these are the older ones. But I'm glad that there's new life that's come up. To keep those covered up. Oh, this is looking, my onions are doing phenomenal. Looking bit of a mess. Leaf miners having a blast on my okra, but I'm gonna come out here and do some clippings today. And tomato, basil, parsley, dill, thyme, couple peppers. I've seen a couple ladybugs, so some aphids are here somewhere. I don't know if this ladybug is asleep, but I think I saw 2 of them in there. So they say, I guess that's attracting one of the good bugs. This is my prime, my koyas. This eggplant's doing phenomenal. That one's still covered up, protecting that one. Nugget, what are you doing? Again, you are the busiest little boy. A watermelon over there in the corner. He's hanging in there. Grapes over there behind the crepe myrtle, doing fine. I've had a problem with some caterpillars, so I've been digging out over here. This is the sweet potato. Looks great. No problem. This is 2 sunflowers plus a squash. That squash looks that way because it was full of bugs and I dipped it in some solution and it's making a comeback. Some more squash. There is second in command, Nugget. Here's Lieutenant Chip. And down in the little plants here, I've noticed that's where the party starts with the worms. So I've been cutting those out and not letting them grow. And that's another squash. And I've been seeing people with these squash plants, they get enormous. So I'm thinking that's not a worm, that's just a piece of something from my tree. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to spread these guys out. I am gonna come out here and move everything around and put down all this weed protector, about a 10 by 10 area, and lay everything back down over it. I gotta come in here and get rid of these. So from all my journeys and listening to everybody, you really want to cut out the dead plants, because when something is dead, I don't know, some type of hormone is released to say, come on y'all, let's have a party. So right now I have some more folks budding over here because I was cutting them off. And these holes are man era, me. And but the attack seems to be off for right now, because they were full of little baby caterpillars, especially down in there. This one was horrible. That's why the leaves are so small on this one, because I've been clipping it back big time. So cucumber, yellow zucchini, cucumber, zucchini, and squash. And this is just a miracle over here. I'm thinking these potatoes are growing not because I'm getting potatoes. I heard somebody says it's too early for them. I don't know. If they get flowers on them, I know there's no potatoes in them because they're growing too early. When I rearrange stuff and move stuff around, this is my corn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this one's gonna hold on, but we'll see. But I'm gonna put these in individual 5-gallon buckets when they get here. I heard they don't like to transplant, but I'm gonna transplant them. My blackberries are doing phenomenal. What you running from the bird? And the blackberries over there, I'm gonna repot those. Tomato over here seems to be hanging out. I'm gonna change this stick out because this is from the moringa bush and it will root from anywhere. That's why I pulled those out, because they were starting to get roots on them. And unfortunately for my concoction where I dropped my snails in, a little froggy has lost his life. Why he's in there, I don't know. He must have got caught up in the storm, and I left all that stuff out here, and there he is. I don't know. Cut it out, boys. Basil's doing phenomenal. The snails love basil. But the war on snails and slugs has decreased tremendously. It has just been a decrease. They are still here, but there's been a decrease of them, and I'm glad of that. Some of the strawberries that survived, 2 sunflowers that are doing well, and that down there is a blackberry that did not make it. And that's my lemongrass that's making a comeback. This lemongrass is so old. So my mama put this lemongrass out here eons ago, and the dogs love stomping in it for lizards. Over here, I keep these strawberries separated because they were full of ants, so they're not allowed to go back into population. And when I'm just going to end up seeing what happens, and I'm going to throw the soil away because I'm afraid to put it. And also I put 7 dust in there. I mean, it was full of ants. It was, anyhow. And that's my cilantro and a little tomato growing over there. I put a tomato in there, so one's a tomato, and I don't know what the other one is. And of course my peace lily, and my porch looks a mess for right now because I haven't really been cleaning up because of course it's been storming for 2 days. Alrighty, so that is that. Oh, let me grab a glove and let's go and check on the tumbler that's way over there in the corner. Hold tight. Got my glove. The grass is growing. It's one of the limbs that fell out the tree. Let me put the smaller. She's always doing good. Gotta get the boys to cut this up. Sweat out here. Can't wait to eat that one mango and watch it and to make sure the squirrels don't get it. Alrighty. So this is the tumbler. I put this out here on the 16th, and I said I will come back on the 26th. It's been 10 days. This little one's always bringing on the pollinators. Well, get ready, guys. I'm going to open the hatch. All kind of stuff flies out when I open it. That's a whole bunch of crap in there, guys. Nothing's pretty much happening. Just a bunch of goop. So no soil yet. Amazingly, it doesn't smell. It's doing well. That's what I was most worried about, an odor. Somebody's cutting their lawn. But yeah, it's doing good. It doesn't stink. My dog garbage smells worse than this garbage. And that's it for the tumbler. What are you eating now? Yeah, always eating something. The weirdest thing, I came out here the other day and my other gate was open. Freaked me out. Say, pineapples bed need to be cleaned out again, but they're doing pretty phenomenal. This is still the biggest one. We'll pick him first. This one's gotten really big also. I don't know what's going on with this little baby, but she's stunted. And then of course nothing on these three. And then I have these over here growing. I'm gonna have to clean up over here. I threw some seeds out over here, some herbs, and we're gonna see what's gonna grow. But this is gonna be my little pineapple mound over here, and I'm gonna surround it by herbs. And we'll go from there. Oh, let's go back over here and let's look at all the seedlings and see what's growing in the greenhouse. Lock this gate. Put a lock on it. Here we go. Oh, guys, it's beautiful out this Saturday morning. I have a bunch of leaves under there. I want to get all those raked up, get the boys, and put them in the compost box for some brown leaves. Yeah, I'll just be over here. I'll clean up in a little bit, but not right now. Alrighty. And let's look at all the life that's happening in this greenhouse. So this is what made me pull the camera, which was so funny, because I planted this mama tomato on 5/13. I'm like, excuse me, this tomato's gonna never grow. I was looking around, so I said, okay, full round, was gonna lift it up. Look who's hiding behind there. That is funny. Now that's either a tomato, and when I say mama tomato, this is from some seeds that I've had from the longest from my mom that I'm finally planting from years ago. But that was so funny that this whole time I was thinking this tomato is never gonna grow, and it's been growing the whole time. I've just been waiting. Here's another iceberg lettuce I put in here on 5/5. Look at all the new beauties that are still hanging in there. I'm already at 15 minutes. Here's some, I put a lot of radishes out in the garden because I had 3 of these little containers here. And now they're down to 2. Onions are sprouting, radishes, couple Roma tomatoes are coming through. I have some beets over here. There's a little teeny tiny lemon balm in there. Let me see if I can make it big. You see it, guys? It's so little. This is magnified 5.4 times the original size. So yeah, that little teeny tiny guy is going, and we have some arugula in the back. I have some kaleidoscope carrots. You see these two dates because the first time they didn't come up because of, you know, I didn't know what I was doing, planting too deep. The second time they came up. Basil, I have one growing like crazy and two hanging in there. This is, guys, that the garlic. Look at the garlic. 430, nothing. I told you I had to go back in there and realize what I did wrong. Garlic's growing. There's the second one growing. And some more tomatoes. I took 2 more watermelons. Brussels sprouts have 3 dates on them. 5, 5, 514, and 520. Finally have Brussels sprouts coming through. Pumpkin has 5, 6, and 520. You live and you learn, guys. Pumpkin is coming through. I have more broccoli. Broccoli here coming through. I have I put some lettuce in here, kale in here on 5.5, nothing. So then I end up putting some, what is that, limestone bib lettuce. That made a comeback, not a comeback, but that came through. Bib lettuce, 522. That says garlic, but that's not really garlic. That is salad bowl lettuce from 522. And this is iceberg lettuce more. Then I have, any cabbage in there? So here, so should be from here, and here should be cabbage. And only one of them has a little purple cabbage in there, wherever it is. There it is. Right there. Spinach. Not very successful on the spinach. So I'm gonna try doing some spinach again. I gotta get spinach going. There's a little one out here growing. The other one didn't survive. So that's that. My biggest thing is I'm going to try these Black Kim tomatoes and Roma tomatoes and see what I can get. And those are going to be my trial tomatoes. This is what I'm excited about. Finally gonna have collard greens. And I have 1, 2. This one didn't come up. 3, 4, 5, 6. And it should be 2 in each one. And then celery, nothing. That should be salad, nothing. Asparagus, nothing. These are more carrots, nothing. And this one, oh no, spoke too soon. There's somebody bending the leaf there. There's one there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In this container. Cannot wait to plant carrots. I have a whole section I'm just going to have carrots in. And over here it was just some herbs. Nothing's coming up. And it was from 522. This is one of Mama Yellow zucchinis. Nothing made it. Some broccoli, some more Mama seeds that I had forever. Nothing made it. Some salads from Mama. From 522, I got a couple of them coming up. What is this? Broccoli that was planted twice on 5.6 and 5.20. I guess the ones on 5.20 decided they would join the party. Collards, nothing from 5.16, and collards, nothing from 5.16. But you see up here, my collards up here. Where are they? My collards over here from 5.19 are doing great. I don't know what happened. Maybe that was a part of that debacle that I put too deep. More salad. Mama zucchini, nothing. I don't know if something might happen. It looks like the ground is shaking up a little bit. Or maybe I still have one of those bumped. Yeah, I do. I gotta clean that out. So I don't know if that zucchini is going to come through. I'm going to go get some more squash and zucchini to start them growing. Alrighty, I got a pickled cucumber growing over here. Kales just haven't been successful. And this kale, 5, and then some tomatoes or peppers or whatever it is on 5, nothing, and nothing. No asparagus, no cilantro, no carrots over here, no tomatoes. I don't know if something may have eaten it or it's just not ready to join the party yet. But either or, I hope everybody got a good view of everything. There's life blooming in here, even though I had to learn. And these are just onions just to get ward off stuff. The life is booming in this little greenhouse. Even though it's taken me 3 tries to get things going, I refuse to give up. But I have life. I'm grateful, I think. And this was the funniest. This one hiding behind the sign. But I thought I had some romas growing. Yeah, I do. Some romas back here going. I can't wait for my rosemary to come up, and I think I'm going to put a whole heap of rosemary out here with the pineapples. I don't know how well they're going to companion with one another. And the jasmine is just trellising. She's growing. Is that something on her skin? Oh yeah. I don't want anything living on them. I'm going to get rid of it. And then some more flowers, zinnias, and marigolds I'm going to plant out in the garden. I'm not going to put them in the ground yet until, look at this. He will eat up all the seedlings. What you doing, Nugget? Supposed to be second in command, patrolling stuff, not eating stuff. Gotta watch him that he doesn't eat my watermelon over there. No! Thank you. Here's Lieutenant. He's always on guard by me. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for stopping by Netta's Nest. I appreciate your company. Thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home. Please come again in about 10 more days and we'll see how things are going. Maybe I would have gotten some of my things so that I can start relaying the foundation again on my garden. But this is just the beginning of my new garden that I am so appreciative of. And I'm learning. Is that a bloom on my blueberry? Yes, it is. I'm going to cut it off. But once again, thank you. I'll see you the next time. Come again. Oh, and I always remember, please tell someone hello. Bye-bye.